Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Libra, let's take a look at your oracle cards. They were jumping out all over the place, so I've got quite a few of them here for you. From the Fairy Forest, we have the cards of Otherworld and King of the Darkwood Elves. Now this could be you, could be someone around you, but I do get an element around this of transition and of change. If you think of it well, as passing through a veil that separates, where things were clear, where things felt stable or grounded, there's now this shake-up, a shift in the reality. And it may seem a little strange, it may seem even a little bit dreamlike. So what once seemed solid, there is now shaky ground. Now, I feel it's you, Libra, this King of the Darkwood Elves, could be male or female, by the way. This is about authority, credibility, and status. So with this one, it's almost like a King of Swords energy. And what I'm sensing around that is it's one of someone who normally relies solely on logic, law and order, justice, things how they should be, very serious kind of energy. But I get that being shaken up. Again, could be you, could be someone around you. Now for the other person, what I got was the card of distant shores. So this person could be at a distance from you, Libra, or you could be this person now, distant shores. Of course, it's that yearning for more, without limitations. There is a feeling here of reunion, journeying, maybe to exotic shores for expanded experience. So this impulse, this soul impulse, an urge to travel or an urge to experience more. Now, of course, if you're not able to travel at the moment, it could be as simple as opening up a book, learning about another culture, or discovering people from different backgrounds. Now the overall energy is we have the Sun card and we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Now the Sun card here is in its darker aspect, but of course it's not a bad card at all. It simply means that the Sun feels a little bit weakened at the moment, possibly because of the world experience. But what I'm sensing around this is that it's a vision. You're having a vision, but it's not yet fully realized. There's a delay. There may even be some fear associated with this transition or change that I'm sensing around you, Libra. The Wheel of Fortune tells me that the time is right. There's synchronicities here, an opportunity that is around you, that you are being asked to not automatically reject. So you're being asked to look at all opportunities around you, to make the discoveries, even if they may seem a little bit crazy or a little bit too much like a dream. Libra, you're being asked to look at it anyway and not fear. You know, don't hide your light under a bushel here with this Sun. So let's see where this goes, Libra. I'll put these cards to one side. And let's focus on the energy around you. At the bottom of the card, we've got the King of Cups. Could be you, could be someone that you're dealing with, but it's certainly a card which speaks to me of emotional satisfaction, whether you're male or female. So we'll cut these cards, and we'll start with the past energy around you, where you currently stand, your hopes around this for the future, how you feel about the other person or the situation, strengths around this, challenge to overcome, what's unexpected or hidden, and the potential outcome. So Libra, let's take a look past the Four of Cups. Well, in the past, I do think that you have just, you may have been automatically rejecting anything that felt like it was, I'm sensing, too far out of reach, or you just felt like it wasn't for you, so you just let it pass you by. It's past energy though. It's associated with that Sun, the dark side of the Sun, where it spoke about not automatically rejecting opportunities that came your way, which I see is happening with this Wheel of Fortune. Otherwise, I do think that there's a chance that you may miss out on an opportunity, Libra. Could be you, could be the other way around. Remember, this can be reversed. It may resonate the opposite way around, or if you're cross-watching, this could be a Libra that you're dealing with. Where you currently stand, we've got that Nine of Cups in reverse, so not taking action on what it is that you feel is truly going to bring you a sense of happiness, of contentment. Dreams unrealized. Your hopes around this for the future, Libra, I've got you here as the King of Pentacles, but you're in the reverse. So it tells me that at the moment you're kind of bogged down in a lot of, it feels like more mundane kind of energy. It seems like though it's kind of like you're trying to pull yourself out of a hole. It could be a financial issue for some of you. Could be a job-related issue as well, because I feel this has to do with day-to-day activities. So it's money, it's work, it's home responsibilities. But I do think that you are trying to bring greater balance in your life, and you're trying to focus on what means the most to you at the moment. Because I think some of you here are starting to think, well, you know what, is money everything when it comes to the dream, right? Because I see some kind of dream around you here, Libra, that's gone unrealized. Now, how are you feeling about this other person? We've got the Six of Swords. So again, there's that distant shores. And I'm pulling this card out because that's very direct correlation there. So this person is at a distance from you. They may, I see water in both of these cards. It seems like they're across water. They could be across some water close to home even, but I'm sensing further away. It could even be international travel. Let's see what the strengths are around this. We've got the Death card in the reverse. This speaks to me of, Libra, I feel that there's this transition energy around you. We've got this other world, which speaks of transition, lifting the veil, things feeling a little bit strange, a little bit scary, almost dreamlike. So what I'm sensing around you at the moment, Libra, is that you're going through this deep personal transformation, but you're keeping it to yourself. It's something that is very private. It feels private to me. But nevertheless, it's happening. But it's beneath the surface. Now, the challenge, the Seven of Pentacles. So it is about deciding what to do. I feel like you've come to a point in your life where you're reassessing, trying to decide whether or not you want to continue on the path that you've chosen, or whether you want to make some changes. What's hidden is the Eight of Cups. So there is this pull, this journey. I get journeying, discovery, distant shores, wanting to open up potential. I get it mainly as like a journey of the mind or a journey of the soul. For some of you, it's an actual journey. For others of you, it's more about journey of discovery. And the outcome is the Star. So wow, that's beautiful energy there, Libra. It's really nice, actually. And when I think about this Wheel of Fortune, I see that the time is right now to discover what feels good for the future. It's about having that dream, that goal. Even if you can't travel towards it at the moment because of circumstances that you're having to sort out, I do feel that it's nice to have that goal, something to aim for. You know, that Star speaks to me of having something to aim for. It's kind of like looking at the North Star and being guided. And there's an energy also with the Wheel of Fortune there of karma, destiny, something that's meant for you. And it's a pull of the soul. So let's see where this goes, Libra. Again, this could be you, could be a person around you, or if you're cross-watching, this could be a Libran that you're dealing with. But so far, I'm picking up really nice energy around this person. So let's see, we'll cut these cards. And actually, well, I'm going to start with that Four of Cups in the past and clarify that. What is this Four of Cups energy in the past? It feels like something that was missed, just automatically rejecting things because they felt too out of reach, or they felt. Well, I'm sensing it's a little bit. There may have been some fear associated with anything new. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some opportunity, an opportunity. We also have the Emperor there that fell out on my table here. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, we've got the Emperor. And let's get one more on that Four of Cups. And the Eight of Pentacles. It feels like a work opportunity. An opportunity to work, an opportunity to learn, to grow your craft. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of someone who is still plugging away, you know, haven't reached the full mastery of their craft yet. The Emperor tells me, though, that it's a great opportunity to move further along in this craft. It's some kind of skill. For some of you, it's creative. For others of you, it's really something that you're looking to master, something that you see a lot of potential for growth with, an opportunity for making money. So making money at what you're good at. So really nice energy there. But the problem is, I feel like the opportunity was turned down or missed. Maybe you didn't see the opportunity, or, you know, sometimes with the sun, when it's in the dark side here, we don't see the opportunity and we only realize what it was later. Let's take a look at that Nine of Cups in reverse as the current energy around you, Libra. That Nine of Cups in reverse. I'm picking that up as some unhappiness now associated with a dream that remains unfulfilled. We've got the Eight of Wands in reverse, so there's some delay there. We also have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and I was talking about that card earlier. And the Four of Wands in reverse. Well, it's about change. A delay in making changes, a delay in weeding out what isn't necessary anymore in your life. It's really a time where you're being asked to look at what's not bringing you happiness. With the Four of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse, I sense that is about where you are, where you're living, where you are actually. I don't feel it's about work. This is feels more home related to me. So what feels good to you? What feels happy? Where you feel comfortable? And there's an element around this of not taking any action to make changes in your life, but feeling like something isn't working. You know, it's that Seven of Pentacles in reverse there speaks to me of someone who knows that something needs to change, knows that something needs to go, that something isn't meant for them long term, and yet they're remaining with it anyway. Could be work related for some of you. Let's take a look at that King of Pentacles in reverse as hopes around this for the future. The King of Pentacles in reverse, hopes for the future. We've got the Page of Cups. There's that fresh opportunity. I feel for a lot of you it has to do with using your creativity, a creative approach to something, an opportunity to make money, and the Six of Wands, something that you feel, and the Eight of Swords. So there's a feeling here of wanting something, but feeling restricted. Now, the thing is, obviously, you're not physically trapped with those swords. For this woman here, she could, if she was able to see clearly, she'd be able to see her way out, to see her way to success with that Six of Wands, but she isn't. So with that Sun in reverse, again, I'm seeing this as a lack of clarity, things being slightly obscured, and a need to get clear in your own mind about how to go about achieving this unfulfilled goal or dream. So Libra, really, it's about believing in yourself with that Eight of Swords. It's not replaying all of the negative self-talk in your mind, the reasons why you can't do something, feeling not up to the task, making excuses, focusing on things that are more mundane and feel restrictive, rather than focusing on something that you love, that you really want to do. So I see this as you really needing to refocus your energy on what's going to bring about success and what success means to you. How do you define success? I think for some of you Librans, you may have defined success in the past as how much money. You know, you may have gone to a job that you didn't really feel that connection to because it paid a lot of money. Although it felt like once you got into that, it felt confining. It felt like you couldn't break free of that. But deep down, I do feel that there's something else that you want to do. It may not pay as much, but it's that old adage, isn't it? You know, do what you love and the money will come. So it's a belief in that. It's self-belief, belief in your own skills, your own craft, and not negating that. Let's take a look at that Six of Swords. It's how you feel about this other person or the situation. Six of Swords for Libra. We've got the Four of Swords. And we also have, where'd that one go? The Chariot. Another card of movement, direction, purpose in life, and the Magician card. So it's all about, I feel this Four of Swords has a lot to do with the circumstances in the world at the moment, where everyone needs to just kind of relax, and there's not a lot of chance for movement. But movement will come. You know, it won't always be this way. So there'll be a time, once again, for movement. So for you, it's about recognizing when that time is there, and when it's ready, when you're ready to make a move, when you can make the move. The Magician is all about, of course, that's belief in the self, confidence, and having the ability to use the skills that you have, the abilities that you have to make something very real, that idea that you have, that thing that you want to bring into fruition, that business idea, that creative opportunity, that endeavor that you want to get started. It's all there waiting. So it seems to be waiting there, and it's waiting for the right time, the right opportunity to come back around again, I think, with that Wheel of Fortune. Because I do see that there was opportunity in the past, but it wasn't taken. So let's take a look and see what this Death card in reverse is for the Strength. We've got the Knight of Cups. The Ace of Wands in reverse. So there is a delay and the Two of Cups also in reverse. There is a delay with a potential partnership. I see this is the first time I've seen love come up in this reading, so there is a love aspect as well to this. So it has to do with making money off something that you feel very passionate about, that you feel is your destiny, is something that you truly feel is your life purpose. But there is also the opportunity for love, which seems to be also on hold with this Ace of Wands in reverse. There's some frustration around this, but I do think at the moment there is because you're going through this transition stage, this deep personal transformation, and it feels very much like something that you have to do alone. I feel like the love part will come later, when you're following your heart, when you're doing what you love. Then there will be an opportunity later to bring romance or creative partnership into your life as well. So yes, the journey might be solo to begin with, but eventually there will be a partner there. Let's have a look at the Seven of Pentacles as the challenge. We've got the Tower, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Lovers. Yeah, so it's really about making this major life choice, a decision about what's going to bring aspects of yourself together to create a harmonious balance within yourself. The Tower there is all about chaos, destruction, and ending, but it's an ending that brings about new growth and opportunity. For me, the Five of Pentacles in reverse is all about you becoming more aligned with something that feels more a soul purpose, more spiritual, less about the focus on money, the drive for more, the attainment of more. It's more about what feels good for the soul, and aligning yourself with that soul's purpose in order to make a choice, a decision on what to keep and what to let go of. It's kind of like if you think of a garden that you've been growing over a number of years, and you're having to go out there and think to yourself, well, what needs to be cut out? Do I need to cut out some of the bits that are no longer growing in order to promote new growth? Do I need to weed here so that there's an opportunity for new growth to come in? Do I need to replant? Do I need to break up the soil? Do I need to do something here that freshens this up? It's a whole lot of choices and a whole lot of questions. But your challenge really is focusing long term on what is going to bring you true contentment, happiness, and feels good to the soul. That feels like it to me. So for you, it's making a decision based on that, not really about how much money something will pull in. Now the Eight of Cups as what's hidden. Let's take a look. I've got that as this journey of discovery, personal discovery. Got the Three of Swords. So there may be something that you have to leave behind. We also have the Ten of Swords in reverse in order to take this journey, and the Five of Swords. And that's really about putting your own needs first. It feels a little, it may feel a little harsh actually. It may even look a little harsh. And we did have the King of the Darkwood Elves here, which speaks about authority. So I kind of see that as doing the hard thing, making the hard choice, maybe coming across as a little bit stern or authoritative when it comes to making the choice that's best for you. It may, other people may consider it a little selfish. I do get that. But in the end, you know, I don't think you care that much, to be honest with you, Libra. I think you would do it anyway. Not that you don't care about these people, you do, but at the end of the day, the way that you're seeing this is that, you know what, if something is dead, if I don't feel like it's growing anymore, I'm going to cut it out because I need to grow. My soul needs to grow. Let's have a look at the star as the outcome for you with that Wheel of Fortune. I've got that as like the guiding star for the future. This feels to me like it feels a little distant, I have to be honest. I feel like there's distance with this star. So this is not something that is imminent. Yeah, we've got the Eight of Cups again. The outcome with the star. Justice. It's about rebalancing the scales. And we also have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, okay. I want to get one more card on that. And the Sun. Yeah. I do think that this is someone around you. It's very much with that Sun card and the Queen of Cups, it feels like it's a love or potential love interest kind of guide, and it's kind of like a guiding light. So it feels to me like it's an actual person, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a love of something rather than a love of someone. But it does seem like there's something, a really strong, powerful influence here. And it feels like it's a guide of some sort, an inspiration, kind of pointing the way with that star. And with the Eight of Cups and Justice, it is of course about making the right choice, making sure that you do the right thing. And again, we talk about King of the Dark, what else? This is someone who will of course make the right judgment. So as it relates to being direct, very honest, weighing up what's right and wrong, I see you making the right choice, not just for yourself but for other people as well around you, and following this it could be an inner light as well with this Queen of Cups. That could be an aspect of you, especially if you're female, more of this intuitive energy, intuitively guided to take this journey of the self, something that feels very personal. And the opportunity is certainly there, and it's right with that Wheel of Fortune. So taking that opportunity while it's available to rise, because as we all know, life comes with ups and downs. So if you see a chance to take the elevator that's going up, I see you taking that elevator rather than staying put or waiting for one that's going in the opposite direction. So we'll see where that goes in the extended reading. What I'll be doing for the extended reading, guys, and I'm going to pull out one more card here as well for this reading. In the extended reading, what I'll be doing is the other side, so the flip side of this. So I have a feeling I'll be picking up on any new opportunity, a new opportunity for love in your life in the future, Libra. So if you're interested in that, the extended link is below in the descriptions box if this is resonating, and it'll be about another 30 or so minute reading. So please do join me for that. It'll be an entirely new reading for that new person. Let's take a look. One more card for you, Libra. Also, if you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. And if you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Please do subscribe and click that notification bell. Also, if you enjoy these readings, press that thumbs up button. It really does make a world of difference to my channel. And if you wouldn't mind letting people know where to find me, I'd also love that as well, guys. Okay, let's take a look at this card here. message for Libra. Okay. Focus on clearing away debris, physical or mental obstructions. Yeah. So that's the focus here in this time period. It's really about clearing the clutter with that Seven of Pentacles. Clearing the clutter, getting rid of the things that are not going to grow in the garden, so that you can focus on the things that are going to provide you with growth, provide you with an opportunity for the future to have a lot of, I feel something that could really have a lot of potential for monetary growth as well, not just about spiritual growth. So it's kind of like getting the best of both worlds. But of course you have to get to that place of knowing exactly what that is, and I feel that that's your challenge at the moment, is to come to terms with with an ending, clearing away of something so that you can have something more. And that includes spiritual growth. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Libra. I'll see you in part 2. And also, don't forget, if you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Bye for now, Libra. Please take care.